All right, everybody. Thanks for showing up at this late edition of the OverDrive. We're going to be talking about should black women wait for black men to get their act together? Well, I got my own ideas about that. I guess you just have to tune in to find out what they are. OverDrive 3G up next. Dame.
Just give me all your loving, girl. I'll do all the right. Right there, just stand right there, little girl. I'm the candle. See if I can handle you. Little things, just because it's you. See, time is all we need. Time is all we have. Just show me the way. I really love you. I love you, baby. All your love. I will do all the rubbing. Girl, all I anywhere. Especially there and there. Just because it's you. Just give me all your love. And I will do all the rubbing. And all I ask anywhere. Especially there and there. That's all I ask. All I want to do.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Maximum Overdrive. I am the Black Knight. The Lady Dame is with me, but she's busy right now. Glad to see you guys showing up tonight and supporting us. Hey, we had a great podcast earlier on Gangster Talk. First time we ever went 10 hours on Gangster Talk. That was pretty wild. We're gonna have to break that up, though. I doubt if anybody's gonna sit there and watch a 10-hour stream or listen to a 10-hour stream. But believe it or not, it was really good the whole 10 hours. I mean, it was pretty. It was pretty much fire all the way through, and I do mean fire. There was some fireworks, pretty much from the beginning to the end, especially towards the end. So I really enjoyed it. A lot of new people showed up. Thank y'all for supporting the E Nation, and we're growing, helping us grow. We had a really big panel, 8 people up on the panel, sometimes 9. It was pretty good. Had a few women up there, and shout out to the sisters that was on the panel. Kay, it's just me podcast. Lucy, Dame, Abina. It was live, y'all. Shout out to the brothers who came up. T. Washington, Rozzy, Aaron Collins, Bro Speak, Kevin Johnson. It was pretty live, y'all. Had a big crowd in the chat also. There was some fireworks in the chat. So trust me, it was a big stream. A lot of fireworks, and believe it or not, it wasn't a dull moment in all 10 hours. I mean, it was pretty much live and all the way through. So we didn't even realize it was 10 hours. We had went on so long, but we're gonna have to edit that and probably chop it up to different sizes and give it different titles, like a one, turn it into a series or something like that, because no one's gonna watch it 10 hours straight. But anyway, this is the OverDrive. That was Gangster Talk. And tonight we're going to be talking about, should black women wait for black men to get their act together? I mean, there's a lot of different ways we can go with this. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it shakes out tonight. Should black women wait for black men to get their act together? I don't know. We're gonna have to ask some black women tonight. We're gonna have to get some black women on the panel when I send out the link and find out, do they want to sit around and wait for black men to get their act together? Some black women think that black men are done and will never get their act together. They're finished. They are a finished product. What you see is what you get, and there will be no improvement. Some black women think that black men will get their act together and are willing to wait. But it's kind of hard to say you'll wait for somebody to get their act together when you don't see any signs that it's what they're trying to do. It'd be one thing if black men were getting their act together as far as building businesses like black women are doing. Black women are killing the game right now with black businesses. And this is something that black men could have did a long time ago. If you look at the state of black people right now, our unemployment rate, the fact that black women have started all of these businesses is decreasing the black unemployment rate. I mean, the black woman is single-handedly trying to pull black people out of a hole. Now, we still got brothers talking about they want black women to be feminine and not masculine. So this is why I don't understand. As a black man, you're supposed to be the leader of our race. You're not trying to pull us out of the hole. And so the black woman has taken it upon herself to do that. And she's masculine. I don't understand that. What kind of logic is this? She has gone to school, got the degrees, she's put the work in, and now she's attacking. She's on the attack. She's going after the beauty supply industry and is dead heap in a war with the Korean man and his woman. And she's also got Goldman Sachs behind her to the tune of $10 billion. People, that's ass kicking. You understand? So how is she masculine? We was talking earlier today, well, the black woman is masculine because she's opening up all of these businesses and she's taking on these dudes. I mean, okay, as a black man, if I saw you guys doing something, if I saw you guys doing what the black woman is doing and even more, I can see you probably having an issue, but not a masculine issue. Why she has to be masculine? That's why I don't understand. Why is it a masculine thing? Because she's opened up she's opened up over 590,000 businesses. It currently has 99 product brands on the market. She's affecting the GDP. It's about to create 1.7 million jobs. I don't understand. How is she masculine? That's what I don't get. She can't be feminine and do all of this stuff. She's got to be masculine. Why the masculine? Why call out her name and say she's masculine? What is that all about? Is that an ego thing? Are we upset because our women are outshining us? In some cases, they're proven to be tougher than we are. Most definitely more fearless than we are. And so, should she wait around for you to get your act together? Because apparently you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. And my thing is, you're speaking from a losing position. You're trying to dictate to the black woman, hey, listen, I want you to be feminine. Even though I'm down here losing, I want you to do what I say do. She's winning and you're losing, but you want her to do what you say do. I don't understand that logic. And some of you think that you can pressure black women into being with you by saying that she's masculine when she's taking on certain industries and taking it upon herself to try and get us out of a rut. You should be helping her as a black man. You should be by her side, supporting her. That Korean man that she's in a big time war with, he has his woman with him. How come you're not with the black woman? How come you're not supporting? I still don't understand the masculine thing. I mean, you guys got this go-to comment when it comes down to masculinity. Well, she's masculine. How is she masculine? If we can get some people up on the panel tonight when I open it up, I would like one of you brothers to come up and explain this masculine thing to me. And why is it being weaponized against black women? Why are you using masculinity and weaponizing it against black women? That's what I don't understand. Right? And so now you're faced with a situation to where the black woman is no longer choosing the best of the worst. She's creating a new situation, a new environment in which she can thrive in. And you don't seem to be interested, nor do you look like you're anywhere to be found. Now, you have to understand the black woman's attitude at this point. Y'all keep saying that she has an attitude, right? Well, hell yeah, she should have an attitude. Her man doesn't do anything for her. For some reason, when it gets to the black woman, the black man serves no purpose. And this frustrates her. It's embarrassing to be a woman and the majority of your men are effeminate. I mean, this would kind of make you upset. This would kind of make you have an attitude. So we had a few brothers on the panel. Well, actually one, because they came under heavy fire. One of them handled themselves pretty well. Actually, two of them handled themselves pretty well, but they came under fire. Now here's the $1 million question, or $1 billion question, if you will. Should black women wait for black men to get their act together? My answer is hell no. And let me tell you the reason why. Until Negroes start doing for themselves and start solving problems, taking out the garbage, protecting the home, protecting the woman, until you start doing things like that, there's nothing else we can talk about. We definitely can't talk about you deserving black woman support, or she should wait around for you until you finally get your act together. You can't talk like that. And the reason why you can't is that uh, well, my thing is just here, Hassan. What is she waiting around for? Okay, if we're going to say that black women should wait for black men to get their act together, I hope one of your brothers who come here tonight, I hope you can come up and tell me why you think the black woman should wait for black men to get their act together. Especially now, since you don't really need the black man anymore. I said on Gangster Talk earlier that it's getting closer and closer to the point where she won't need the black man for anything. She won't need his protection because she'll be protected by the government. You better hope you're in her good graces when that happens, because you're going to be up shit's creek without a paddle. I'm just telling you. You don't support your woman. Your woman is out here fighting alone. You think she ain't gonna remember the fact that you abandoned her and didn't come to her aid, and she's going to war with foreign men, pretty much by herself. One second, y'all. Sorry about that. So my thing is, what are we really getting together? Now I heard a whole lot of stuff earlier today, and I really don't like this because to me, whenever we say we need to organize, right? That means we're not organizing. And so when you talk to black people, I hate when black people hear that, and I hate when black people say that. You know why? Because you're not taking into account the condition that our people are in, the mental condition that our people are in. When you say they need to organize, many of them see that as a really, really tall task. They see it as, okay, we need to go out and get 24 million black people to organize. They don't see it as, organizing their own immediate group, okay, and then go attached to another group. And they're not talking about that. And then they use that excuse to remain non-productive. Oh, we can't organize. You know how long it's going to take to get 24 million black people to organize? So we got to be careful of people who regurgitate stuff from other places. They got these books and they tell you, and by the book it says, love is not a real emotion from human beings. I've had somebody who fancied himself as a scientist tell me that love was manufactured in a factory. And so when you believe stuff like that, it's no wonder that you don't love women. If you believe love was manufactured in some laboratory so people can spend money on holidays, then you most definitely can't love a woman. So I need to know why she should wait around for you to get your act together. And what are you going to do that's going to show people that you have your act together? What, you're going to wear a suit and tie more? You're going to stop dressing like a Hotep clown? You're going to stop walking around here saying stupid things like the mathematics of the day is build and destroy. You're going to stop walking around here talking about you on a higher state of consciousness. I mean, you got to stop. I mean, you got to cut this stuff out. So if you're still doing that, then how can somebody take you seriously when you say that you're getting your act together? What constitutes you getting your act together? Are you owning a home versus renting? And let me say something about that, brothers. Women like ownership. You see, when you own shit, you end up with some clout with women. Women respect that. Women respect men that have their own. A lot of you guys don't get that. You guys want to rent apartments and fake like you some kind of king, fake like you the man of the house when you're actually paying another man to live there or another group of people to live there, and you got to pay every 30 days because if you don't, you will get evicted. So what is she waiting around for you to get your act together? Are you going to get your act together on housing? Let's talk about that. We talk about statistics and we talk about numbers all day long. We fancy ourselves as mathematicians and statistic experts. I've heard it all. But I wonder if anybody knows the statistics of how many black men rent when it comes to housing. Has anyone thought about that statistic? How many black men rent homes versus purchasing homes? Let's say that number is a staggering number. Let's say out of 20 million black men, 18 million black men are renting and 2 million own their own homes. Now, some of you will probably say it's not even 2 million is too high. It may be less than that. So it may be 19 million brothers or 19.5 million brothers who rent. Now, when you're renting, how can you look your woman in the face and say, you're the king of the castle? Baby, come live with me. I've gone away and made a special place for you to come nest in. My place is this way. Well, that logic is already screwed up because it's not your place. So you bring a woman to a place that's not yours, that you really don't own and control. But you call that a home. You see, you're mixed up. You can't call a temporary shelter, which is what an apartment is, a home, because it's not a home. Now, you can probably make it your home in your mind, but it won't make your woman any less at ease when she realizes that you can be thrown out on the street. And what's going to become of her? What if you have children and you miss a rent payment, you get kicked out on the street? How can you look your woman in the face again after you've gotten kicked out of the home or the apartment, not the home? After you've gotten kicked out of your home and she had to pack and scramble, get the kids to her mother's house. So how can you now, even when you go through stuff like that, and I've seen people go through stuff like that, right? The black woman is still willing to love you and give you a pass. Even though you done did some crazy shit like that and got it kicked out on the street. Now you maybe you can't smooth it over right then and there because she's probably furious that she's on the street now. And her man was unable to keep her from being put on the street. See, I deal with real time and reality in a very simplistic way. I don't regurgitate all of this lexicon, super vocabulary. I don't do that. I'm a realist, and we're talking about stuff that's going on in real time. So after you've gotten kicked out, and you couldn't provide a roof over the head of your woman and your children, and you're out on the street, and she's forced to go live with her mama if her mama is still alive. Okay, how can you look your woman in the eye again as a man, knowing that it was your fault that you couldn't prevent them from being kicked out on the street? You have any idea how devastating that is to a woman with children to all of a sudden get kicked out of the home? They got to scramble, a mad dash. You got to get the kids over here to somebody you can trust, usually the grandmother. Is she still alive? So, do you have your act together on housing? Can you provide a permanent roof over the head of your woman and children to where she can relax and nest in that environment and don't have to worry about being put out in the cold? And I mean literally out in the cold. Now, I've heard conversations from you guys, especially in the manosphere. Y'all don't seem to have any real reason or solution for housing. You haven't built any housing for you or anyone else. And so, why should the black woman wait around for you to get your act together? What is getting your act together? We'll stay on housing for a second. What is getting your act together? Finding a place with cheaper rent? Is that your getting your act together? If you want black women to wait around until you get your act together, you got to show something. You got to show some kind of improvement. You got to come up with a plan that's actually going to work. And you can't be afraid to hold on one second, yo. Dame, are you there? Dame.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, can you hold it down for a few minutes? I got to turn this heat on.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be right back, y'all. And pick up where I left off. Don't go off subject. I'll be right back.
Oh. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So. All right. Yeah. Okay. 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 The. All right. Black women waiting for her man to get it together. Okay. I think that we have been waiting a long time to get it together. Black women get it together. Yeah. We had
Okay, apparently Dame is something's going wrong with her. Not sure what's going on over there. Maybe she's having some technical difficulties, but hopefully she'll get them together. Yes, like I was saying, we have to find out what getting. Oh, Dame, are you there?
yeah.
Okay, there you go. What, you was having trouble speaking? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about black men getting it together. I was just saying about housing. What is going to show that you got your act together as far as housing? We'll do it step by step.
Mm-hmm.
As far as housing, are you buying property? Are you an owner? Or are you still renting? I mean, if you're still renting, especially at the age of 40, 45, 50, and you're renting an apartment, you don't have a homestead somewhere, some little small house, it don't have to even be big. Women just love the fact that it's yours. They want to enjoy the things that you have for them. So if you went and got a nice house, they want to enjoy that house. They don't want to go there and have to get kicked out. So many of you guys are renting, and I wish we had the statistics and numbers on how many black men rent apartments in this country. It's a very interesting number that I would like to know the answer to. Hold on one second here. I'd like to know the answer to how many black men are renting. Because I can tell you right now, the gap is closing quickly on black women renting. Black women are starting to become owners of property. So she's gaining on you in that area too. You're still running around here talking about an apartment and proud of it. You're complacent with your apartment. You're not trying to do anything different. So you got your woman cooped up in an apartment that you don't own or control. You're at the mercy of another man. And now you're making your woman's life miserable because you're constantly arguing with her because you are short on the manhood side. And that's basically what this is, isn't it? A lot of you are just very, very manhood poor. You're not rich in manhood. You don't know, you don't have what it takes. So when are you supposed to be getting your act together? How long is it going to take? It's been what, 500 years? You guys want to keep bringing up slavery? Okay. Well, it's been what, 500 years and you haven't gotten your act together yet? It's been 500 years and a black woman still wants to know when you're going to get your act together after 500 years. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand, slavery is in there. But after slavery, when you started coming out, it had the perfect opportunity to do some things. There was some small success in areas because the men had that kind of mentality. They didn't want to go back to jail, and they wanted to make sure that their wife and children were taken care of. So my thing is, hello, can I get a sound check?
All right. I hear you. All right, everyone. Can you hear? Yeah, they can hear you, Max.
I'm sorry. Uh, Dane, take over real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Women don't care as long as you own it. Uh, a little house, a trailer. I even seen the tiny houses. Mainly those that's trying to buy as much property. They want a lot of land. So so they they put a little house or a little trailer on it and get some of the permit work for but thinking more of buying land and then have a house built on it. Or, as I said, move a trailer, uh, move a house. I've actually seen them move a house on it. But yeah, as long as it's yours, she's happy. It's all yours. Um, I even knew some young guys that were flipping houses. Uh, they started off repairing they grew up, helping their dad work on in the parents' house, the grandparents' houses, both sets of grandparents. Okay, so when they got old enough, okay, the oldest one, he was renting for a little while, but he works. So he's like, really wasting money renting, you know. So what he thought about doing was, you know, initially he planned to flip a house. That's what he did. He would save us money, buy the land. I mean, buy the house, buy houses, that looked pretty good, and fix it up. And he'll be staying there while I fix it up. Cause it sometimes it would take him a while because he works offshore and away, and then he'll sell it. Well, as he got more and more money, he worked on bigger houses, and he kept two of them, two of the houses. One house he was living with his at the time his baby mama, and it didn't work out, but he still wanted to take care of his child, and since um he was gonna he let the baby mama stay in the house and his child. You know, he could have charged the rent, or he could put it down that rent was part of his child support. But he didn't do that. He made arrangements um and paying child support. And so him and his brothers brought into this house together, and they fixed it. They stayed in it for a while, and then they sold it, split the money. Um, so he brought two more houses. One of them that he was staying in, and one of them his brothers were staying in until they got tired of renting. One brother brought the house, and the other one he just went looking for another house with him and his baby mama. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was the draw. He was saving some money because he paid. He buying the house, so he found, and that's when I discovered too, because he told you actually pay less on the mortgage than you do if you was renting a house. I'm like, what? Yeah. And yeah, but his thing was about the outside of the house shoots. When his girl moved in with him, she went to town decorating it. That's why when it didn't work out, he felt it was more her house because he had all the outside of it done, all the structure done, but he wasn't really into decorating. As long as there was something covering the windows, a bed, you know, a sofa. His main thing was the TV, big screen TV, electronics, of course, refrigerator, stove, and appliances. But he wasn't really into decorating. Any old paint, white paint, and his baby girl was happy in that house. Yeah, and so he had his girl, he had his daughter covered. She lived in his house. He paid child support, so he had himself together at a young age, better than most men that was nearly twice his age. Cause he before he even got married, he thought about buying him a house. You know, he wanted to save money, and he wanted to be able to do what he wanted to do with the place. Cause he kept improving on it. Yeah, and then when he flipped it. As I said, the first house was kind of small. He didn't think he needed a lot because he worked offshore, and in a way he didn't. But it wasn't enough, so he went to a bigger house. So he sold that one, and and he went with another one, and always one that he could fix up himself. When you got the skills, the know-how to build, he had to know how to build the electrician with the electrical, the plumbing. Actually, he double checked with his father with the electrical. His father actually had the training for electrician. He had the training too, but he wasn't very enthusiastic about working with electricity. So he knew that that you know he wasn't gonna try to deal with it too much. But yeah. And that's why it worked out with him and his brothers when they were flipping houses. They all worked on the house. One brother wasn't as fearful of electricity as he was, and but he had the electrical knowledge. He went through the training. He just discovered that it wasn't for him, and he is licensed. So he said, "I'm licensed enough that no electrician can take advantage of me." Same thing with the plumber, and yeah, yeah, and he said people always need housing. He said if I can't sell it, I can always rent it, and that's what he did. He did for a while. But he always lived in them. He always lived in them for at least a year before he sold. Okay, anyway, so he had his act together young. He worked offshore. He built houses. He flipped houses. He was a landlord for a while for houses he did not sell, but he could rent. His plan was to always stay, or at least be in the vicinity of the houses for at least a year before he either sold it or rent it, because that way he know what it was like all year. Hurricane season, rainy season. You don't want to find out afterwards that that it was the area it was in was too low lying and prone to flood and all that other stuff. But that was just the way he did things. And his brothers were pretty much the same way. They followed their big brother example. Uh, and so for housing, he had his act together. Um, okay. He brought land. I think the last time I spoke to him, the house that he was at, he was actually more interested in the land because it was connected to another set of land that he wanted. I don't know. It was like he was thinking in monopoly terms. There's this whole stretch of land that's like follow a whole length of a road in the country, and he wanted all that land. But they weren't selling. They were selling it. They'd already the company that owned the land had already divided up in parcels, and so that's what he was doing. He was buying it in parcel, and if they was trying not to sell it all to one person, I don't know why. Maybe because he was black, they didn't believe he should have all the land. Easily enough, he got his brothers in on it, or his dad, or a few cousins. He'd be like, "Okay, you gonna go in, um, and take an interest in it, and say you and your brother. And then when it comes to sign, it'll be me and be too late then because I already signed it. They already signed it. And most of the time, as long as they get the money, they ain't gonna do anything. hmm So yeah, last time uh, I talked to the they were plotting to get all this land along this long stretch. I don't think he was thinking of farming. I just think he just wanted the land. Anyway, um, okay, and they all had good jobs, but they also had their side house a hustle. So even if he got laid out or got hurt, um, hey, he had houses that he was renting, he had houses that he was flipping and selling, and there was the land he brought. So he had a plan. I didn't know all the ins and out of it, but the little bit he told me about it, that's what it was. So he was ready. He was still looking for the woman he wanted to spend his life with. It didn't work out with the girl that was his baby mama, but it didn't deter him. It is that she wasn't the one, and they both they both love their child, and shooks she and then and then she spent just as much time with him and his his family. Sometimes when it was time for his yeah, he had made arrangement that even if he was working offshore, if his um what they call it, visitation, and he had to be offshore, the child would spend time, it would spend that time with his parents. Shooks. Last time I saw her, she spent more time with her grandparents than her mother. Cause her mother would take advantage, to have some time to herself. They would they would come and pick her up and all of that stuff. But anyway, I'm getting off track. So he had a plan. He had the housing covered. He
I'm
had
sorry, I'm back.
land covered. Is it
I'm back.
okay? All right.
So, like I was saying, Dame, sorry about that, y'all. But like I was saying, should black women wait around for black men to get their act together? I mean, it depends on how are they going to get their act together. What are they going to be doing to get their act together? Are you going to stop blaming women for everything? We haven't. There's a whole list that we haven't even touched yet. I'm still on housing. I'm not sure what Dame told you because I was away. I was taking care of something, but I'm back now. I left on housing. You have to establish. Now, I'm not saying that if you have no choice but to rent, okay, rent. Anything is better than sleeping on the street. But as a man, you should strive to become a owner. Your woman can never truly relax if you don't have something that belongs to you. Women want to be with their men, right? Who own things, but they can relax when you own stuff. Okay, when you don't own anything, you make the situation very difficult for women because they can't truly nest. They can't let their hair down. They got to worry about bills being paid. They got to worry about being evicted. These things are in the back of their mind. They got to figure out a plan B in case you go down or you get hurt or whatever. What happens if you get hurt and you can't pay or unemployment doesn't kick in or something like that? and she's not working, then what? What do you do then, especially if you got kids? So you guys got to be able to, first of all, you have to be able to show the black woman that you can handle a relationship. Many of you can't even handle a relationship. I mean, if you're walking around talking about a black woman's attitude and she's angry and all that, you can't even have a relationship with her. So you got to get past that first. Now, you guys who talk about the black woman's attitude, I don't know if you're doing that on purpose. You want to antagonize people. You want to make people angry because it sounds ridiculous. But if you can't deal with a woman's attitude, then you really don't have any business being with a woman if you can't. If an attitude scares you, if an attitude scares you about a woman, then there's no need for you to be in a relationship with her. What are you doing in a relationship with a woman that you can't deal with her attitude? And then you spend time in the relationship trying to be a man and try to check her attitude. First of all, checking her attitude doesn't make you a man. Okay, you can't define your manhood off of her attitude, which is what a lot of you are trying to do. You're trying to make the best of your manhood by curbing her attitude. You figure if you can get her attitude under control, that makes you a man. No, it doesn't. Her attitude has nothing to do with you being a man. It's like we had some situations on the panel earlier today on Gangster Talk. A brother got into it with a sister. And, I don't condone men fighting women. But this one right here was a verbal confrontation that was very interesting. And I wanted to see how the brother handled it. Could he maintain his calm energy? Could he not feed her feminine energy? So that situation was kind of interesting. I think the brother held it together as much as he could, but he faltered in the end. And that's pretty much what a lot of you brothers do. You falter in the end because you don't have the strength. You just don't have the strength to withstand a relationship or being in a relationship with a woman. You have to be strong, man. It's a big deal to be in a relationship with a female. There's a lot you got to deal with, man. A lot of you guys get into relationships with women that you don't ever know. You never try to find anything out about her. You don't ask her favorite color. Nothing. And when she starts freaking out, you walk around here like you have no idea why. And so it was an interesting podcast earlier. Like I said, it lasted 10 hours. And but we're talking about waiting for black men to get their act together. Dane, come on in here for a minute. Let me have a back and forth with my co-host.
Okay.
Before she falls asleep on me. But and by the way, y'all, in about 2 minutes, I will be 54. It'll be my birthday in a few minutes, y'all. So, Dame, what is waiting for black men to get their act together? What is that?
That means you haven't given up on them completely. You just waiting for them to get themselves together. That's waiting for them to get themselves together so y'all can continue on with whatever your plans are, whether it's marriage or family or anything else.
Well, Black women has been waiting for a long time for black men to get their act together. Now, there's been all kinds of attempts at this. All these phony factions have been created to try to show the black woman that the black man is trying. First of all, you shouldn't be trying. You should be doing. You should be doing. Oh, look at that. It is 12 a.m., y'all. It is now my birthday.
Happy birthday, Max.
Thank you. I just turned 54, y'all. How about that? So, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I am now 54 years old. It's been ups and downs, but hey, I made it here so far. In a minute, I'll be 1 minute older. 1 minute into my new age, y'all. 54 years, man.
Yeah. 54 years.
Now I am officially 54, y'all. It is 12:01, so I'm 1 minute into my new age. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie. Shout out to everybody who sending me birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's a blessing. It's something that I don't take for granted, nor do I take lightly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a blessing. But trying to find out what it means for black men to get their act together. And should black women wait? You know, should black women say, hey, look, man, we've been waiting for a long time. Y'all haven't done anything. Okay, Dan, I'm sorry. Give me 5 minutes. My food is here.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
take care of my food. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. So we've been waiting a pretty long time for them to get their act together. Hey, we know women that wait a long time just to get a marriage proposal. But to get their act together, okay, what do you think we need them to get together? A job? Okay. That's usually number one off the list. A house, car. Okay. Protecting black women, working on the community, raising the kids, help raising the kids. Okay. Oh, maturing. Stop acting like a grown little boy. Let's see, what else? Some cases being on their own. I know guys that move from their mama house to their girl's house to their woman's house, and anytime they're in a new house, that usually means they got a new woman. They don't really know how to be on their own. So sometimes getting themselves together is to manage on their own without depending on the woman to get things, you know. Some of them is to have, you know, a career or business plan in mind, or let's see. Some of them, hey, just spend time and get to know your children. Okay, so I think black women should do whatever they want to do and date multiple men until you get it right. Don't settle. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think how that worked. Yep. But sometimes shoots. If all of a sudden your app in your in your spirit is men who need maturing, seasoning, then you might be dating quite a while. Mm-hmm. Shooks. Sometimes it's um for him to ask the date or him to plan the date. Yes, I have friends. She's very good at planning a date. You know, she understands whatever guy she's on a date with, and always manage to find them something fun and adventurous that suited that particular guy. I Well, I always thought I used to be envious of her imagination. I mean, her, her imagine, well, not imagination, but how she able to pick the perfect date or the outing or the thing that will interest the guy. But it wasn't until she ran into a guy who he set up the date. He chose where they went. And she said, you know how much fun it is to relax and let him handle it? She had to go through quite a few dudes where she plotted the date. The guy was struck up a conversation and, and and due to, I don't know, I guess you could say the typical uh date, dinner, maybe some dancing or maybe the movies. But to really sit down and plan a date according to her interests and stuff like that, no, 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 that didn't happen for a long time. She's the one that planned the date. She's the one that set it up for her interests. But yeah, so well, that's probably why it didn't work out. She was doing everything uh like when this guy well, he became just a friend after a while. um he brought a condo, and typical that wasn't until she got over there to check it out and stuff like that, and she kept telling, oh, you need curtains and you need more than just two sets of tiles, and and he let her decorate his condo. And I was like, should you be doing that? Are you planning on marrying the dude? I can kind of understand, being there, went over there, and we cooked and ate dinner over there. Well, he was a good friend, you know. But she couldn't tell you no more than that she at the time that that they was just friends. It just didn't work out romantically. They just became just friends. It wasn't until she was the recipient of a guy that got to know her, plan out a date, um, discover her interests,
Mm-hmm.
and plan the date accordingly.
Right,
That
right.
she realized that was what was going on. She was the one that was doing all that. So she, okay, I don't. She finally found one that was mature. She realized the other guys weren't mature. They were. They still hadn't matured enough, and they were still. They was doing things like letting the woman plan the date and the outing and stuff like that. It never really romanced her or dated her like talking about.
So
Mm-hmm.
as a woman, how does that make y'all feel when a guy wants you to do everything on the date? Let's have that discussion. Guy
Mm.
picked you up for a date,
Hmm.
and he on some whatever you like type stuff.
Yeah, where you want to go to eat? What you want to
Uh-huh.
do after we go eat dinner? You know.
hmm hmm
Yeah. Now, because she always dealt with that, to her it was pretty normal until she experienced something
Hey,
different.
shout out to Bro Speak on the Cash App. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for the birthday gift, my brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yvette. Shout out to the birthday gift Cash App from my brother, Bro Speak. Appreciate that. Yeah, so let's have that conversation, right? Man picks you up for dinner, and he don't know where to go. He didn't plan nothing out. He was hoping you can tell him. Now, my thing about it is the only time that that's good is when you are giving your woman a surprise. Women love surprises, okay? And you're devoting a day to them. You say, okay, baby, today is your day. All right, surprise. We're gonna do whatever you want to do today. Go wherever you want to go today. Today is all about you. Okay, and then you can sit back, okay, and let her pick everything out. You make sure you pay for everything because it's her day, and that's how you get that off. But if you picking her up on a date, you're taking her out. She's not taking you out, so you should already have the date planned out. She don't know where the hell you're going. You asked her out. Dang.
Mhm. Mhm.
So let's not get off subject. Um, should black women wait for black men to get their act together? What's the first thing? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating an apple turnover. That's my birthday cake.
Okay.
I'm having a birthday apple turnover from Arby's, y'all. I told them to put a candle on it for me. I already blew the candle out.
They didn't even ask why.
Mm.
They could at least give you a little free birthday cake like they used to do.
Shout out to Bro Speak. Thanks a lot, Bro Speak, man. Good brother, man. Appreciate that. And
Yeah. Well.
like I
Uh,
was saying, see, black people, we have, I'm glad the panel happened today. And Bro Speak, man, you did a good job today, man. You did a good job. You held it together as long as you could. You did have that calm energy in the beginning. She got to you a little bit later on because she was pushing the issue. But man, I thought you did a good job, man.
mhm.
I thought you did a good job holding your cool. And that's what a man has to do. You got to be able to hold your cool, you know. But I love the panel today, even though we had a couple of fights on there. But that's all right. They wasn't vicious fights. No, wasn't nobody talking about killing each other, nothing like that. They were just, you know, strong differences. And that's going to happen from time to time. We're
Mm-hmm.
black people. We have to, excuse me, we have to work out our differences. It's not always going to be pretty. Okay? Sometimes when we get together and talk out our differences, there's going to be some action
Mm-hmm.
every now and again. But that's all right. We'll work through it. We have to start working through our issues.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's not going to be easy. Sometimes it's going to be aggravating because somebody ain't going to listen. Somebody going to say something that they thought they heard, but they didn't hear. It's going to be a thing here and there. Somebody's going to get on your nerves. That's going to happen. But the thing is, we have to keep working. We got to keep talking. We got to keep working to get past those things.
Right.
So we can start to heal. But I really, really enjoyed the panel today. It was great. Um, Shout out to Bro Speak. He was on the panel. Boy, was he on the panel. And, he had a good time. But anyway, everybody on the panel was pretty good today. Let's get back to, should black women wait for black men to get it together? It depends on what do you mean by get it together, right, Dame?
Oh yeah.
What are we getting together? Are we getting together our finances? We're getting together our housing. We're getting together our courtship.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get that together too, brother. A lot of you brothers don't know how to court women.
Mm-hmm.
Treat women like this, man. Treat women like they're special, man. Take your time out to court them. Wine and dine them. That's what it's all about. Us old school cats, we wined and dined women, bruh. We were romantic. Well, then again, we were groomed to be husbands from day one. But I'm just saying, we were romantic. We wined and dined women. That's why many of us are still married.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been a boyfriend for a very brief moment. I've been a husband for as long as I can remember, because that's what I was groomed to be. I don't really know how to be any other kind of man in relationship other than a husband. So, but what was I just saying, Dan?
Oh, you was just saying that a lot of brothers don't know how to
Right,
date.
right. You don't know how to court. You need to get your courtship together.
Mm-hmm.
Wine and dine. Don't show up with no bottle of wine talking about some you want to hit the skins. Stop doing that. You guys need to cut it out with the sex thing. It's too much. It's too much, man. Get some self-control. Whatever you got to do, get yourself sexually under control. Take time out to get to know the woman that you're with and wine and dine her. She's worth that. A woman is going to bring a lot of joy to you. A lot of you guys don't know that because you've had bad experiences with women.
Mm-hmm.
And those experiences were for a lot of reasons. Even though you may think you know what the reasons were, but there are things, trust me, there were things there that happened that you don't really know about or pay any attention to. That also caused that bad situation between you and that girl.
Mm-hmm.
So some of you probably didn't get to experience how good a woman can be in your life. And a lot of times that comes from lack of information, lack of understanding about the nature of women. That's why I'm always preaching learning the nature of women. You got to learn their ways, learn their feminine ways, learn their womanly ways. You will have a better relationship with them if you have that understanding of who they are. And what makes them women? What makes them tick? Trust me, you'll have a better relationship. You got to learn them. You just can't sit up here, read Mac books, and think you know something about a woman. Don't work that way. And then a lot of these guys be telling y'all to do some old BS anyway. Tell my son, listen, if her friends show up, right, you go over to her friend and act like you want to give her friend to make her jealous. Go buy her friend a drink right in front of her. They be telling y'all to do some crazy things. Y'all go out and do them anyway, and then come after me, hey, man, I did what you said, right? Man, she threw the drink all over my white suit. You didn't say that in the book, man. In the book, it didn't say nothing about her throwing a drink on my white suit. Like, oh, you didn't read that? That was in paragraph 5, 2 sentences down, bro. See, look, it says here, do not get a woman upset in a bar while wearing a white suit and she has a drink in her hand. There's a good reason. There's a good, strong possibility that that drink may end up on your white suit. And you guys done paid $9.99 for the handbook. You guys got lines. Baby, you are the greatest. And the stars. I can see the stars in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do a show about pickup lines. Do pickup lines work anymore?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Really?
Depends on the line and the woman. Or at least it might make her laugh.
Yeah, I think laughter is better. I think, brothers, instead of the corny lines, go for the laughter. Trust me, it's something about making a woman laugh that's very addictive. And she lights up your heart when she laughs. When she smiles and she's laughing, and you made her laugh, I'm telling you, it does something to your heart, man. Try it. I try to make Dame laugh all the time. I like the way she laughs. So go for the laughter. Forget about the pickup lines. Try to, just introduce yourself and try to say something funny or try to do something funny, something to lighten the mood, something to make her laugh. Go for the laughter. Unless you guys got the gift of gab and you got these smooth lines you can throw on her. Dame, is there such thing as a smooth line?
That's the thing. It could be, but yeah, actually, just about any line could be a smooth line if it breaks the ice for you and the woman. So even the corny, goofy ones could be smooth in the sense that it helped you break the ice and got you a conversation with the woman.
Okay, let's try one. Okay, you're in the supermarket, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're in the supermarket called Wheelie Billy's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this brother stepped to you and said, hey, baby, you dropped something. And you say, okay. I'm going to say, hey, baby, you dropped something. You say, what? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to say the line. And y'all give me a 1 being bad, 5 being good, okay?
Mm-hmm.
About to run this pickup line on Dame, okay? All right, so we're in the store. I see you. Hey, baby, how you doing?
All right.
Oops, you dropped something.
What did I drop? You see it?
It's my heart. Can you please pick it up?
Uh-huh.
All right, Tada. Okay, everybody. Give me a score from 1 to 5. 1 being the best, one being the worst, 5 being good. Was that a good pickup line? Okay, Yvette gave me a 3.
Mm-hmm. Auntie laughed for it 3 times. Oh, I can't on that one, Max. but she
Okay.
got 3 left. So that might be a.
She,
Bro, Speak says is a 4.
bro, she got a 4. He said it was a 4. He got it was a 4. Mhm. So we got a 3 and a 4. All right, so it wasn't that bad for some people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the old school line there. That's an old line. Hold on
Uh-huh.
1 second, y'all. Dang, hold on 1 second. Be right back.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me guess, bro. Speak. You tried that on someone. Oh, Nikki, 5 for effort. I'll be laughing the whole day. Well, that's the point. That's the point of these lines is to get you to laugh, get you to open up, get you, to start talking. But no, this is not on a date. This is like when you first meet. He comes up to you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So, Max was saying, a pickup line, and we were supposed to rate it. That's why. Uh, Auntie got no vote for me. We got a 3. Bro Speak says a 4. Nikki says is a 5 for effort. 5 is for good. 1 is for bad. And the numbers in between. So it's talking about men don't know how to court women anymore. Yeah. So we gonna rate pickup. I was saying pickup lines could be okay. Peace, Kendall. Were you? Oh yeah, you did come to that long live we did 10.5 hours. Kendall.
Okay, Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. You ready?
Okay.
Okay,
Everybody,
pay
y'all ready for
attention.
the next line?
Okay, here come the next line, y'all. Okay. Okay, so we in the supermarket, I approach thing. All right.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Well, here I am. What are your other 2 wishes? Okay, y'all. Vote. One being bad, you know. The line was, I'm gonna do it again for y'all. Okay? Ready, Dane?
Ready?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Well, here I am. What are your other 2 wishes?
Uh-huh.
Okay, tell me what they're doing in the chat.
Let's see. Uh, uh, Black woman sister is laughing. She's going, wow. Yvette gave it a 2. And she said, oh, that's cute. A 5.
You gave him okay, we got a 5. Okay.
Let's see. Bro Speaker's talking to Kendall.
Uh
Oh,
so
it's,
so you
Say It Ain't So says really cute. 6.
okay. Damn, she gave me all right. So you like that pickup line. All right, y'all hear it? Got a 6 on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me know when y'all ready for the next one.
Okay. All right, ladies. Now remember, it's from 1 to 5. 1 being bad, 5 being good. Oh, Black woman sisterhood is laughing. She gave you a 2.
Okay, 2.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the guys were listening, so or they figured our response would be a better answer.
Okay. Y'all ready for the next one?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, y'all, here we go. I'm approaching Dame in the supermarket again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, excuse me, miss.
Hello.
There seems to be something wrong with my cell phone.
What's going on? Can I look at it? You need my
Well,
help?
it doesn't have your number in it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, y'all, vote. I'm gonna say it again. Okay, here we go again. Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
There seems to be something wrong with my cell phone.
Uh,
Ask me
something
what's
wrong?
wrong with it.
So what's
Yeah,
wrong with
yes. It doesn't have your number in it.
it? Shooks, they already answering.
All
Okay.
right, ladies.
Bro
Uh,
Speak says 5. Say it ain't so is
okay,
laughing with a 5. Yvette
okay.
says 5. Auntie is smacking her head and gave you a 3.
Auntie, a rough customer. But we got some fives. Okay, okay,
Okay, the
okay.
black woman sisterhood said, okay, that was much better. I give it a 3.
A three. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Okay, everybody. Ready for the next one?
Uh, whew. All right, let's go.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm pro Dame. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. You know something? If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would put you and I together.
It's a nice
All
old
right,
one.
everybody, vote, 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 vote. Let me know if you need to hear it again.
Yvette, sounds like some dysfunction we got to work on. Okay,
Okay.
Nikki gives you a 7. Black
Oh, she got a seven.
Black women sister give you a 4. Yvette gives you
Uh,
a 3. Auntie's like, I literally just said that. And she gives you
uh,
a 4. Say it ain't so, give you a 5. And bro speak
okay.
gives you a 1. And Kendall thinks sounds like some dysfunction we got to work on.
Okay, so I guess Kendall gives it a one. Okay.
Uh,
All right, y'all, here we go. We're going to ramp it up a little bit. Next line. Okay,
mhm.
y'all ready? You ready, Dame?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, here I go. I see Dame and the star approaching. Um, hey, excuse me.
Yes.
Aside from being sexy, what do you do for a living? All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Vote, vote, vote.
Oh, okay. Uh, well, I might want to say it again in case somebody missed.
Okay. You ready? Here we go. Excuse me.
Yes.
Aside from being sexy, what do you do for a living?
Mm-hmm. All right. Nikki gives you a 2. Black woman sisterhood gives you a 5 with some flames. Auntie give you a 3 with 2 laughing her butt off. And Yvette gives you a 3.
Okay. Okay. So that was kind of like mixed bag right
Uh-huh.
there. What did the
Yeah.
brother say?
Uh, I give it. Oh, Black Woman Sisterhood said I give it a 5 because I'm a sucker for flattery. Say it ain't
Uh,
so gives you a 4, and Bro
uh,
Speak says is a 4.
okay. 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 All right. You ready for the next one?
Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry, I had to get that out of me. Okay, all right, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. I'm approaching Dame in the supermarket. Hey, baby. You know, don't tell me. You must be from Tennessee because you are the only 10 I see.
uh, Corny, but I like it.
All right, y'all, vote.
Hmm. Well, just let's go for it one more time in case anybody missed. Oh, they're coming in. Okay, so Woman Sisterhood gave it a 1. Say It Ain't So gave it a 5. Yvette W gave it a 5.
Okay, we got 2001.
Auntie gives you a 4.
Uh,
Okay, Nikki and Bros Feet give you a 3.
okay. All right, y'all ready for the next one?
I guess Kendall's saying I'm staying out of that. Oh, he goes, Yo Max, that's corny, but I like that. I'm gonna use
Okay.
so,
All
so I
right, let's
guess
go on.
so I guess it was a good one. If Kendall's gonna use it.
Okay. All right, next one. You ready?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna post Daniel Lane. All right, hey lady.
Hello, sir.
All right, hey, you know what? You must be a parking ticket because you've got fine written all over you.
Alrighty.
Good, y'all. Vote. If any of y'all just came in, we done turned into a comedy show. We doing pickup lines. Okay, so what they doing? What they doing?
Okay. Nikki gives it a 7. Say It Ain't So is really laughing her butt off, but she gives it a 5.
Uh huh.
Okay. All right. Dum, 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 dum. Antigo. Oh God. Okay, I'll give a 5.
Okay.
Okay, and Nikki is singing "Pull Up to My Bumper, Baby." Kendall, I think I made a mistake. I'm drinking. LOL.
Uh
Okay. Oh, Kendall gives it a 5.
huh. Okay, y'all ready for the next one?
I guess so. Everybody's drinking early tonight.
Uh
Well,
huh.
are they either that or they celebrating like doing the birthday drinking for you? All right.
All right. Drink up.
Okay.
All right, the
Ready.
next one.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Okay, you ready?
ready.
Okay. Hey, lady, how
Hello.
are you?
All right.
You know, I wish I was cross-eyed so I could see you twice.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. Vote. I wish I were cross-eyed so I can see you twice.
Okay, somebody new came in. Says I've been drinking watermelon.
Uh-huh. They voting yet?
Okay, Kendall said he's drinking Hennessy. Or is he asking Yvette if she's drinking Hennessy? Okay, Nikki says 3. Auntie says 3. I don't know what emojis she put up. It didn't show right. Um, so you got 2 3s and a bunch of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Kendall goes, nah, that's a 1.
Okay. Y'all ready for the next one?
Okay, I guess so. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then you ready?
Wait a minute. Somebody named. Okay, gives it a 6 to 7.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, you ready?
Okay, next. Ready for the next one.
All right. Hey, lady,
Hey, what's up?
do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Okay.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again? Vote.
Okay, walk by again, but do it shirtless.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you. Okay. Nikki and Auntie are laughing. Oh, Yvette goes 3. Auntie gives it a 5. And Nikki gives it a 7.
Okay. Nikki. Okay. How about the brothers? What the brothers say?
I'm waiting for their response. Okay, say it ain't so gives it a 5.
Okay. So I'm not doing as bad as I thought with these old school lines. Okay. Ready for the next one, Dan?
Uh, uh. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go.
All right. All right. Ready?
Ready?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Did your license get suspended for driving all these guys crazy?
I do like that one.
Ladies, did your license get suspended for driving all these guys crazy?
Oh,
Vote!
Kendall said, "Oh, Max, that shit might actually work. If we could get her
Uh,
laughing, that could be an icebreaker."
yep. Let me get a vote.
1 if you don't like it, 5 if you do, and any of the numbers in between that you feel. Say it ain't so. Says this is really romantic. Auntie said
Mm-hmm.
that was a nice. That was nice. 5.
Okay.
Say it ain't so gives it a 6. And Kendall said I like it too. But why you give it a 1? He
Who
gives
gave
it
it a one?
a Kendall. He said, "Yo, I like that too," and then he hit a 1. That must have his fingers must have fumbled. Oh, Nikki gives it a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? With the delay, Kendall could have been typing 10. Yeah. Nikki gives it a creative thumb up, and Kendall said, "I'm sorry, I meant 7." Yeah,
Okay.
that Hennessy is getting to you, Kendall. Okay.
Okay, so Dame,
Mhm.
so this
Mhm.
next line,
Mhm.
when I say hello to you, that's all you just reply back and don't say nothing else, okay?
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
Hey, miss.
Hi.
You know, I've been learning about important dates in history. You want to be one of them? Ladies, vote. I've been learning about important days in history. you want to be one of them.
I could go either way. Okay, Auntie is laughing again. She gives it a 2.
Okay.
Nikki gives it a 9.
Damn, Nikki ain't. Nikki must be drunk.
I guess
Okay.
so. Say it ain't so. Gives it a 4.
Okay.
I didn't ask her what kind of watermelon she was drinking. Um, that could have been a watermelon anything. Oh, Auntie Nikki 1 to 5, girl. uh, but she did say it was very creative.
Okay.
Sangria in rotation over here. Okay. All right. The different sangrias. That's corny too, but in some cases it just might work. That's Kendall's response. Why do I have the feeling you actually giving Kendall pickup lines,
Mm-hmm.
and if we knew him, we'll spy him trying it out somewhere.
Okay, y'all ready for the next one?
I know I am.
Okay, here we go. Next one. Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
I was wondering if you had an extra heart because mine was just stolen.
Okay.
Vote, ladies. I was wondering if you had an extra heart because mine was just stolen.
Uh-oh. Kendall said read his mind. He is gonna be trying out the lines he like best on someone. Say it ain't so is laughing. She gives it a 5. And
Okay.
she says now that was cute. She gives it a 5.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's it.
Okay. Okay. Next line. You ready, Dave?
Whew. Yeah.
Excuse me, miss.
Hello. Yes.
Is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for. Vote,
Okay.
ladies. Ladies, is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for.
Okay. Oh, Nikki had been typing. She goes, I said 9 for the last one because you recognize off the rip this lady is important.
Uh
Kendall says this sound like the Pepe Le Pew dating manual. LOL.
huh.
Nikki is just laughing. Auntie says I don't get that one. She got a little frowny face. Got 2, and Nikki gives it an 8.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Pepe Le Pew. I don't know what the big deal was with Pepe Le Pew.
Okay. You ready for the next one, Dane?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Can I follow you where you're going right now? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams. Ladies, vote. Can I follow you where you're going right now? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams. What they doing?
Okay, I'm waiting for their response.
They vote yet?
Okay, Auntie's laughing with a 5.
Uh
Nikki
huh.
gives a 5. Um, Auntie finds just about all of them funny. Um, okay. Kendall, they cut Pepper Le Pew out of the next Space Jam. That's F up. Okay. All right. He's answering a question I had. I didn't know what the big deal was with Pepper Le Pew. Still don't tell me why. Oh, they are. They are. Oh, Auntie agrees that they are funny. Okay. So, okay. I guess that's it. Hmm. Okay, Max. One more if you got one in you, and then I got to go to sleep.
Okay, one more, one more. Hey,
Mhm.
miss. Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
Um, something seems to be wrong with my eyes. I can't take them off of you.
All right.
Vote.
Okay. Oh, so, but he married the cat. Oh, there's something I was looking at with Pepe Le Pew and the cat. Oh, Bro Speak gives it an 8. Auntie gives it a 5. Oh, Nikki gives it a 4.
Uh huh.
Oh, Auntie asks Bro Speak, was a cat call and get it? Oh, okay. They talking about the Pepe Le Pew.
I got one last one, Dane.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, baby. Somebody better call God because he's missing an angel.
Oh, okay.
Somebody better call God because he's missing an angel.
Okay, Kindle goes is a good way to break the ice with some of these corny lines. Sometimes we have to have enough
Mm
creativity to get black women out of their own way.
hmm. Mm hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, go for the laughter.
Mm-hmm.
A woman lights up your heart when she smiles, man. Go for the laughter. Make her smile. Make her laugh. So women appreciate the effort that you're going through to try to get their attention, even if you make a fool out of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Auntie
Some.
gives it a 5. Nikki gives it
Mm-hmm.
a 6.
All right.
Bro Speaker has some doubts about it because he's like, really, Auntie? But she got smiley faces instead of laughter, so she still likes it.
Yeah, man. I had another one too. I had that. Oh, baby, you must have just came out the oven because you're hot.
Mm. Okay, so Auntie is laughing. It goes with the theme of the show.
Yeah. And brothers, you got to get back to that. You got to get back to the corny things, making women laugh, holding hands. Holding hands is incredibly romantic. You guys would be shocked how romantic holding hands with a woman is. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You guys would be shocked. You guys got to get back to the old school, the corny things, make women laugh, make them feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Hold their hand while you're walking down the street. Let them put their arm in your arm. Do the corny things. Go back to the traditions. These corny things worked because women appreciated them. They appreciate the effort you making a fuss over them. Okay? They appreciate those things.
Kendall says he's gonna write some of it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to these things, man. These things work. The corny things work. You'd be so shocked, man, how well these corny things work with women because they appreciate the effort. They appreciate you going out of your way to try to gain their attention, to try to impress them.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you make a fool out of yourself, okay? You may think you lost, but you actually won. She may not say nothing right then and there, but then she might turn around and give you that old smile like, okay, you just won. Make her
Mm-hmm.
feel special, man. Make her feel like she's a big deal. Don't be afraid to do that. You're not gonna lose manhood. You guys are afraid to don't be afraid to like a woman or love a woman or show a woman that um you really like her. You guys are afraid because you say that if you show a woman that you like her, she may hurt your feelings or she may string you along or whatever. No, don't let that stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We all been rejected at some point. Rejection is a part of life. You take it and you move on. It just ain't the woman for you. Pick yourself up and go to the next woman. One of these women are going to accept you. One of these women are going to like your corny lines. These lines ain't going to work on every woman, but they're going to work on some of them. Every woman is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's trial and error. That's what it's all about. That's the fun part about it. Pursuing a woman, trying to figure out what works and what don't work. Every woman is different. You can't do the same thing with one woman that you would do with another. So if you was running these lines on Nikki, you'd probably be married by the time you're done. How you doing, old lady? You getting tired?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna have to shut it down. The old lady's tired. She's got to work in the morning. We're gonna be on ladies' night tonight. I'll be with Abina because Dane won't be available. If we That's if we do ladies, and we might do something else. We might do an OverDrive or a gangster talk in the place of ladies night. We don't know yet, but there's going to be something going down tonight at 6 p.m. It's going to be either a ladies' night or a gangster talk or OverDrive or something. We haven't figured it out yet, but trust me, we're going to bring you something. The Dame will be back next week. Okay? All right, everybody, and thanks for the birthday well wishes and bro speak. Thanks for the cash app and everybody who sent the love. I appreciate it. Much love to you from the E Nation. Thank you of the music, and we'll see you guys later on tonight um, for Ladies' Night. And check out that podcast we did earlier, man. It was pretty cool, man. It was, like I said, it was fireworks from the beginning to the end. All right. Then you got the music queued up.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Oh no, it's just tired. It's just tired. Okay.
All right, let's get on out of here.
All right, then.
We didn't plan on staying that long anyway. All right. All right, everybody.
Okay.
Fire it up, Dave.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Just give me all your loving, girl, I'll do all the rubbing. That's all I ask of you. I'll kiss you in your share. Yes, love even there. That's all I ask of you. Kissing you is not enough for me. You know I'm a big boy, and big boys have desires. Making love is what I wanna do, but I need a true friend to make it come together. Just give me all your love. I'll do all the rubbing. I wanna kiss you right there, just in right there, little girl. Anywhere, especially there and there. So I ask of you. I'm not trying to put you on the line, but I gotta tell you what